And I was like, okay, why are you shouting? So the argument basically is that it's used to lead to problems, because the next thing they'll start saying, this is your husband safe, this is your wife safe. You know? She said, he said, he didn't do, she didn't do. Well, that's kind of small talk will not come up. Alright? That was the argument. But then some other person was more like, see, all this thing is rubbish talk. Okay, so if you're working in, what would I use as an example? Although the person actually used Lagos as an example. The person was like, so if you live on the island and then your sibling got a job on the island, so are you expecting your sibling to be coming from Uganda just because somebody on X said, don't allow your sibling to live with you in your matrimonial home, or when you have space in your house? In fact, the person went further to say that if your partner cannot accommodate your siblings when they have nowhere else to go, well, maybe that's not the right partner. But how you want to do now when I don't marry, Abby? So I just want us to talk now, because there are two sides to this particular conversation, maybe more than two sides anyway. So where do we draw the line between helping family and protecting your home? Because remember, potatoes will potate. Where two or three are gathered, issues used to come up. Like it or not. So my question is, are you okay with allowing your siblings to live with you in your matrimonial home if they have no other option? For some people, it's not even about option. It's like, I'm married, now come on. All right, so are you okay with that? And then second of all, is this truly a recipe for conflict? Is it true that you gather them, wala, is that really what is obtainable? All right, let's talk. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0002, and 0817-923-0007. Now, you can also send a message via WhatsApp to 0809. I nearly mentioned I was about to read out the phone number from the newsroom. 0809-030-6416. That is the number where you can send your WhatsApp messages to. And happy cool weather. Yeah, it's not that thing you thought I was going to say that I wanted to say. So I said what I actually wanted to say. Happy cool weather. The weather is beautiful. It's not sunny, but welcome to the sunny side, by the way. La ba la ba la ba la. So I'm taking your calls. Put those calls through. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about family. Conversations about family is something that would never get old, right? Yeah, they are new every morning. They're fresh like that. And relationship talk too. If we talk man and woman talk now. I mean, this is almost like it. Yeah, because there is man and woman talk inside this particular talk. Okay, let's talk. Hello, welcome aboard. What's your name? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
All right.
I'm Constant.
Hi. What's your name?
Yeah, this is Monty calling from Oyibo.
All right, welcome. Go on, please.
Actually, my sister, this thing is it's like a double coin, double face of a coin. There are people that live with their siblings in marriage and no issues, and there are people that are living with so many issues. I experienced one, not personally, but from a close friend.
Okay.
Which the marriage was saved by God's grace. Actually, to me, if my siblings or my in-laws come to live with me, I think I should know how I set up my family. You understand me? Personally, on who I am, I have to make sure I put measures based on my own intellectual. But it is always, I'm not, let me just say, it's not a guarantee based on personalities involved, both the in-laws and the partners. So to me, I would say, if anyone wants to live with me, I will know how I set up my own home before I admit them. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. So how about you? Do you also think it's a recipe for disaster, conflict, 2 fighting, 3 fighting, quarrels, gossips, and all that? living with your siblings or letting your siblings live with you in your matrimonial home. Are you okay with that, or is it a maybe, or I've done that before, I don't know, again, no, or is it a anytime, any day, I beg, they should come, Joe, there's space, I'm always happy to have them. All right, so which is it for you? Okay, so which side of the arguments are you for? Is it those who say, don't try it though, wahala will just follow you? Or are you for those who say, if your siblings do not have anywhere else to go to, why wouldn't you let them in? Why wouldn't your place be like a place of refuge for them? Your home should be open to your siblings. All right, what's your argument? Chineye from Air Force, welcome. Hello.
About the topic you're discussing, it depends on the attitude of the siblings of the person. Because some people don't understand or respect boundaries. Some people are very disrespectful. So I think it depends on the behavior of the person. Yes, I think it depends on the behavior of the person. If the person is well-mannered, then no problem. I don't have an issue, because if the marriage packs up, you will still be the one to be blamed for it. So your boundaries are extremely important. I think that's my input.
Thank you very much, Chineye. Thank you so much for calling. Remember, we're taking messages on WhatsApp, so you might as well send those via 0809 030 6416. 0809 030 6416. Honorable Ida is calling from Unkoro. Welcome.
Especially.
How was your birthday party? Or has it not happened?
I beg. It's not May 25th. I invited you. You didn't come.
I don't understand. That invitation you were saying only on air. Audio invitation.
To give you invitation, they say you're not around.
Okay, yeah.
My sister, this discussion is very important to siblings, depending on the person. Some come to break marriage, some come to make marriage go front. So the one way will make marriage go front, come my house. But the one way monitor my wife, come to my house. Thank you very much. God bless you. The money. For my money from your hand.
They are giving big money on Friday. And by the way, still can won the short in case on that one because your eyes on the prize. There's still to be won today, Sha. Hello, Mr. Zion. GRA, good afternoon. You?
Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, sir.
I want to look forward to see you on this square, on this studio, on this program for 2 hours.
Glory.
On a stretch. Not just 12 o'clock. 1 o'clock trending news. Thank you guys for what you guys are doing. It's one of the most hilarious bells, fun-filled, educative, entertaining, and it's something else that Nigeria Info gave to us.
I'm blushing.
I don't know. Can you guys just do that few skit and put it on social media? It will make money like the TikTok and the rest of it. Well, back to the discourse. As a consultant, Constance, it's not ideal. It's not for siblings to come live with their brother or sisters that are married. It's not ideal. Temporarily, they can come, maybe 2 months or 3 months before there's an incident that happens. Like you just highlighted, maybe for job sake, career sake, or for a transit. Yes. But permanently living beyond 3 months is not ideal. It's going to cause a lot of damage and cracks to that relationship. Privacy will be stolen, communications and boundaries will be affected, emotional. Oh, yes. That is one of the dangerous part of it. I don't know till worry this my husband self. She have gotten the support base now work for himself. Gossip don't start. Sentiments, emotions. Again, just that one word. Now this my wife self, the kind of food we she cook, no be small thing, no. No wonder they see my soup be sweet past. Now my brother no be small. You have opened the window to talk down on your wife or open a window to talk down on your husband because there is a support base at home at that material time. And what about if there are conflicts that we don't need any support? I want both of us to sort this thing out one-on-one. We can't do that. What about you are coming back from work? I want to kiss you right from the gate. Not peck, kiss you. You are my wife. I want to, if those normal things we need to do. Because your siblings are there. It will not be restricted. We will not mind ourselves. We will not want to coin it. That has taken a portion of the happiness of the marriage. It has restrained something from the. I wish our sisters they know the and see how don't go organ. I wish our brothers they know the and see how don't go spank them now. These are the beauty part of the marriage that these siblings' presence will affect. What about the finances and so on? If it's a couple that don't understand, it will cause a problem. Say, brother, they swallow Gary from my house. They shame. Now, wow, this Mr. Zion brother said, this guy, they finish our food. Oh. Him and this my wife. Now, one for this our sister. Oh. So now, only indomie and egg, chicken, the chop. Because she didn't work at it. Sentiments have been flared up before problems.
All right.
So allow couples to be together. Just for instance, if you are not like my wife now that we have our own slang, for instance, my wife can just come to the parlor where everybody's sitting down. I beg come collect one mouth. You don't understand. I'm me and she understand what we talk. Not be so. What about if she needed it and there is no slang, so no communication in that marriage? You have obstructed something because your siblings are there.
Okay.
And then make them stay one side, make sure that people stay one side, assist them. But if it is visiting, they should come. If there are austerities within 3 months, resolve it, they should go away.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Zion. No sibling or relative is living in my matrimonial home. All right. Take it easy. You're shouting. Whether my own or my husband's, I've seen what they can do and what they have done. And me and my husband say, oh, Zemena, never again. My husband and I used to be people pleasers who confused that with being family oriented. Now we have recognized we are first and foremost each other's family. So we have resigned from people pleasing and cleaved to each other. I beg. That's from Anonymous. Okay. Precious here says, allowing your extended family members to live in your home could open the eyes of both spouses to see what they have been blind to for months and years just to protect their marriage without third party seeing what has been going on. Wisdom is profitable to direct. Precious sent us that message. Okay, someone is telling me good morning at 12:48. Good morning to you too, Dave. So, Dave says, my air lady, why won't my siblings stay with me provided there is space in the house for privacy? Where I will object is if I'm living in a one-room apartment, but for conflict, I know my siblings respect me a lot and they will surely extend that respect to my wife when I finally say I do. And for my wife, that fine girl will be perfect. There won't be crisis with my siblings. The relationship that will exist between my wife and my siblings will be godly. I'm seeing it already. It is what it is. Dave, thank you so much. I like your message. Oh my God. It's filled with prophecy like that. Oh my goodness me. Okay, so I'm still taking your calls and of course your messages. We're talking about letting your siblings live with you in your matrimonial home. And so there are two arguments here. One person is saying, don't do it. Like, don't do it in Maria's voice. And some other person is saying, why not? They're my blood. They're my siblings. I can help. They can come and live with me. So far there is space. Some of us actually grew up with one auntie or one uncle living in the house with us. And it was like a thing. We're just used to it. There's one auntie, like there's one uncle, like every now and then there's somebody who is staying in that house for like 1 year, 2 years until they move. Some even longer than that. And some people, they've had such a bad experience, living with those people that they've made up their minds that when they grow up and they marry, nobody is coming to stay in my house. Nobody. I don't want no auntie, no uncle, no brother, no sister, everybody day a day, because nobody should come and popo my children house. Yeah, because when there is auntie and there is uncle, the children have plenty of people to respect. But is it a bad thing though? Is it? Right? But then let's look at another aspect, right, of this particular conversation. Is it fair if your spouse says no? Because one of the person who actually commented on that particular post was saying something about if your partner does not agree, that your sibling should come and stay in your place, in your house, and then maybe you're not in the right relationship. So I'm here thinking, so you're the one who feels it's okay to have your brother, your sister, your anybody come stay in your matrimonial home because you know them. But your spouse does not know these people. Your spouse only knows you. And perhaps it's not, maybe you did not grow up in that setting where they had external family members living with them. Or maybe they did and he's had enough or she's had enough. She doesn't want to see that kind of setting anymore. So is it fair if that same spouse says no to your request that your sibling should come stay, in your house? But how about a situation where this sibling has actually been there with this person, has been living with him or living with her before you guys got together, and it's a younger one? They're the ones who are responsible for them. They're the ones taking care of this younger one. Perhaps the person is going to school and he's the one footing the bills, and he's not even ever imagined having his brother or sister live elsewhere. Is it fair to now say, because I'm marrying you, I don't want this person to be in our space anymore? But this person has been living with this other person before you came into the picture. Is it fair for either to say no? All right, we're still talking. Have I read this message? I've read this message. Okay, I'm still taking your calls though. 0817-923-0002. 0817-923-0002. Is this person anonymous or what? All right, you can call back. My elder brother wife show me shege. 2019. Story. I got a job. I was posted to Yanagwa. My brother wife that I so much cherish before marriage. The house was a 2-bedroom flat. She stopped me from using bathroom and kitchen. I bathed by 4 a.m. every day. Did you know that in all this shege, I didn't tell my brother one day? Sure, my brother visited me in December. She no allow her eat for my house. I and my other brother just the roll. George from Momoko. Oh my G. What was that for? Like really, what was that for? Those siblings that used to flush toilets, all those aunties and uncles, and they use toilet and leave it like that. If you grew up having this kind of people, you tell yourself, nobody's going to live with me when we marry. They should not come and bother my children. Oh my goodness. Muriel, apologies Muriel, I'm so sorry. Muriel, you have to call me back. So I've got commercials coming up and it's less than 1 minute to that time. Alright, so after the commercial you can call back. So let's go on that commercial break. When we return, I'm still taking your calls and your messages. Alright, and also we have what's it called now, training stories coming up at 1 p.m. so don't miss out on that one. And of course, still buy your tickets. 347